Hello, my name is Gary Axelrod. I coach founders and investors on business plan ideation and execution in this world of black swan events. These are only my opinions. This is not investment advice. If you like what you see here, follow me on TikTok or YouTube for more content. So I'm going to talk about Bitcoin this morning and crypto, because I've had a couple people ask me for, perspective on things, what's happening and why. And so when I talk about investing in the casino economy, it's actually really, really easy, but I've been doing it for 40 years. So it's like eventually it just becomes innate. It's like you see a pattern, you see things happening, and you know that's my entry point, and you just jump on and go. For me, one of the best examples of this would be March of 2009. The stock market was down 50% or more. The NASDAQ was down 70, 80%. We were waking up every day to the S&P 500 being down 500 points, limit down, and I started buying the triple Qs. I looked at it and said, it ain't going to zero. Markets are like springs. They coil up real tight, and then they bang, and then they do this. This is how markets work. Think of it like a balloon. A balloon expands and contracts. And if you want to ride the casino economy, then you have to start to think in the context of, is a balloon expanding or contracting? Is a balloon expanding or contracting? And then in the back of your mind, you have to ask yourself, am I on the right side of history? Meaning, what's happening around the world? What's happening politically? What's happening financially? Where are interest rates? You have to factor this in. Where's the dollar index? Right now we're at a point in time in the price of Bitcoin as well as the stock market that there is no rational benchmark for anything that's going on. I mean, the dollar index today is at 107. The 10 years at, 410, 420. I don't know. I haven't looked at it this morning. Bitcoin's at 100,000. I was buying the shit out of Bitcoin Christmas of 2022. And why I was buying the shit out of it in Christmas of 2022, the spring was coiled as tight as it could possibly be. Okay, they had sold this market down to the point where there was not a lick of breath left in it. And it's at that point in time that you dive in, and you dive in hard. Okay, and there are other things right now that you can dive into that are going to move. And the NFT space is one of those things. I don't think you'll see the NFT space really start to move until we get into next year. And I'm not talking about the actual JPEG NFTs and the monkeys and all. I'm talking about the space in general, the whole NFT platform space. I think it's going to start moving next year. But this is what a person has to learn. You can either work hard or you can make your money work hard for you. And it's a choice. And most people revert back to working hard because that's what our parents taught us. That was the emphasis on our lives growing up, was get a job, get a job, get a job. If you want to play that game, play that game. I don't care. That's a personal choice. And not everybody has a stomach for risk like I do or some other people do. But I'm telling you that if you're banking on the job, if you're banking on Social Security going to be there, if you're banking on your 401k going to be there, I question your sanity.